We all smoked in those days. If that was you then, get your lungs screened now.
Need a little incentive to get up? Try a savory sausage biscuit with hash browns for just $2. Only at Mickey D's. Breakfast, it's on.
A house down the road had been renovated and it was beautiful. And when I found out Southern Home Renovations did the work, I knew they would be great. I told them I wanted my siding replaced, I wanted new trim around all my windows, I wanted new front doors, and I wanted a window in the garage. Well, I loved watching it transform day by day, but when my husband got home from out of town, he said, I can't believe this is our house. I would definitely recommend Southern Home Renovations. They can cover anything you need and do it in a timely and professional way.
We're all too familiar with the horror stories clients tell about finding an HVAC company. Many have been scammed and sold substandard products, but not at Climate Control. For the last 50 years, Climate Control has been a homegrown Lexington HVAC company focused on customer satisfaction. Worried that your new unit will break? Don't. With Daikin, you get a 12-year part, 12-year labor, and 12-year unit replacement warranty. If your unit breaks within the next 12 years, it's on us with a qualifying maintenance plan. Call us at Climate Control today.
People with moderate to severe psoriasis are rethinking the choices they make, like the splash they create, the entrance they make, the surprises they initiate. Otezla, it's a choice you can make. Otezla is not a cream. It's a pill that treats plaque psoriasis differently. With Otezla, 75% clear skin is achievable. Don't use if you're allergic to Otezla. It may cause severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting. Otezla is associated with an increased risk of depression. Tell your doctor if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts, or if these feelings develop. Some people taking Otezla reported weight loss. Your doctor should monitor your weight and may stop treatment. Upper respiratory tract infection and headache may occur. Tell your doctor about your medicines and if you're pregnant or planning to be. Otezla, show more of you.
After a car crash, the big insurance companies will try to downplay your case. They say things like, it's only a fender bender, or it's just a herniated disc. I worry that some law firms fall for this BS. Not us. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Need a little incentive to get up? Try a savory sausage biscuit with hash browns for just $2. Only at Mickey D's. Breakfast, it's on.
This portion of ABC 36 News is brought to you in part by West Shore Home. For more info on West Shore Home, visit westshorehome.com.
Good morning, Kentucky. Temperatures right now starting off in the mid-70s. We are going to be experiencing highs near 90, upper 80s, but it'll certainly be feeling hotter with that heat index once again.
Coming up this half hour of Good Morning Kentucky, a shortage of bus drivers causing some issues for Fayette County Public Schools.
Plus, the number of coronavirus hospitalizations continues to rise as the number of frontline healthcare workers falls.
And the authorization of a COVID-19 booster shot. We'll tell you who's next in line for a third dose.
Good Morning Kentucky starts now.
Good Morning Kentucky, I'm Erica Bivens.
And I'm Cody Adams. Thanks for joining us here on ABC 36 on this Friday morning. We begin with more violence in Lexington, 2 shootings in 2 days.
According to Lexington police, a man was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries after an overnight shooting. Police say they were called out to the 500 block of Ohio Street just after midnight for a report of a shooting victim in the middle of the road. Once on scene, police say they found a man suffering from a gunshot wound to the abdomen. Police say several vehicles parked on Ohio Street were also damaged by gunfire. No word if this is related to another shooting yesterday on the same street.
We're learning more about why 4 bus routes in Fayette County school districts were canceled on short notice yesterday morning on just the second day of school.
The district's chief operating officer, Myron Thompson, says 8 bus drivers called in sick. On top of that, there's already a shortage of 25 driver positions that still need to be filled. Right now, 31 people with CDL licenses are filling in. Those people usually do other jobs around the bus depot. That leaves just 6 others as potential substitutes. So with 8 drivers calling in sick, there just were not enough people to drive all those routes.
Thompson says the district has always experienced a bus driver shortage, but the pandemic has made it even harder to retain a full staff.
It's just going to take time for us to do the things that we need to do in terms of recruitment and retention, and just working through this as every other industry is dealing with as well, and school district.
Thompson says not only does the district have a driver shortage, but also a monitor shortage. There are currently 233 bus drivers and 191 monitors.
The coronavirus positivity rate in the state continues to increase as more hospitals see younger patients. According to Governor Beshear, the positivity rate now 11.57%. He also reported more than 2,700 new cases of the virus Thursday, which includes 600 children 18 and younger.
None of them have acknowledged how quickly this is spreading, and none of them have acknowledged we have more cases in children and we have more admissions of kids. More kids in the ICU than ever before.
According to Governor Beshear, hospitals are filling up, and health officials say if capacity continues to shrink, field hospitals may need to be set up again. The state also reporting close to 1,400 people in the hospital with the virus, 357 in the ICU, and 169 on a ventilator. According to the state, 6 more people have now died from the virus.
Following Governor Beshear's 30-day mask mandate for schools and child care centers, the State Board of Education also approving a mask mandate, this one much longer. The board's 270-day emergency regulation mask mandate for schools includes a number of exemptions and is separate from Governor Beshear's executive order. State Education Commissioner Jason Glass says he'll work with health officials to develop local control standards. Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman says the mandate is necessary.
And my question is, do you want kids back in school? If the answer is yes, get vaccinated and put on a mask. Do you want kids to be able to play sports? If the answer is yes, get vaccinated and put on a mask. Do you want to go to work? If the answer is yes, then get vaccinated and put on a mask.
Education Commissioner Jason Glass says superintendents who refuse to follow the orders risk losing their license and state funding for their districts.
A small group protesting mask requirements for students gathered outside West Jessamine Middle School Thursday morning. When the requirement was announced Tuesday, Jessamine County COVID-19 cases jumped from 93 to 148 cases, with 5% being Jessamine County students. That's according to District Superintendent Matt Moore. Protesters say they're particularly angry about how late the mask mandate was announced, saying it left parents with few options. Health experts in Kentucky are speaking out about the rising number of children with the virus.
Doctors from Kentucky Children's Hospital say they've seen 10 kids with severe cases of COVID since the pandemic started. And while that number may seem small, they say 4 of those 10 cases were in the last 2 weeks. Doctors say they've also seen an increase in asymptomatic cases and a jump in the number of kids with an inflammatory syndrome after the virus had passed. They say they're concerned a bigger spike is on the way without more vaccinations.
For any child, the risk is certainly not zero. And when there's something very easy, safe, and effective that we can do to protect them, like getting them immunized, I think it makes a lot of sense to do so.
Doctors say most kids won't have a severe reaction to COVID-19, but they don't want parents to chance it.
In the meantime, UK also released new information about its vaccine trial for children. Researchers there are currently accepting 6 to 12-year-olds, and they're using the Moderna vaccine.
Let's check in with meteorologist Alyssa Andrews for a look at the forecast today. Kind of shaping up to be interesting, right?
Yeah. It is, yeah. It looks like actually our severe risk is a little bit more elevated than a little bit earlier this morning. So we do have a chance for showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Some of them could be stronger. And what we mean by that is, and if it gets to severe criteria, it just needs to get to winds of 60 miles an hour or hail that's pretty large, usually about 1 inch in diameter. So that's the kind of things that we're looking for. But outside of that, even if it doesn't meet severe criteria and get up to 60 mile an hour winds, you can have a really strong storm. In fact, we saw this earlier this week when we had, it was Tuesday or Wednesday, I think it was Tuesday, I believe, where we had some severe thunderstorms go through. Some of them did make it to that severe level, and then others still had 40 mile an hour wind gusts and were still pretty intense and bringing in a lot of rainfall in a short amount of time. So just because if it doesn't necessarily meet severe criteria, it doesn't mean it's not something we shouldn't be looking out for. 74 degrees right now in Lexington, dew points at 70, so some more moisture and an unstable atmosphere could cook up some stronger storms this afternoon.
Thank you, Alyssa. There's growing concern over healthcare staffing shortages in the state as COVID hospitalizations continue to rise.
During Thursday's Team Kentucky update, healthcare professionals expressed their concerns of a possible return of field hospitals if capacities continue to shrink. Governor Beshear said even with precautions, hospitals could still get overwhelmed.
Currently, our goal is to use our mitigation efforts to make sure our hospitals are not overrun. Let me level with you. Our hospitals, they get full even with the steps that we're taking. This Delta variant is that serious. We are going to see a lot of loss moving forward.
Governor Beshear says the potential stress on frontline healthcare workers is just another reason to get vaccinated.
As COVID cases continue to surge, Kroger Field's drive-through COVID testing line is seeing its numbers pick up again. The Lexington Fayette County Health Department reporting 114 new cases on Thursday with a 7-day rolling average of 129 cases per day. Now compare that to just a month ago when Fayette County was reporting no new cases. According to the Health Department, the highest percentage of COVID-19 cases are being found in 25 to 34-year-olds, mostly in those who are not fully vaccinated.
Governor Beshear hopes a new incentive gets more people to roll up their sleeves. During Thursday's Team Kentucky update, he unveiled the Vax and Visit Kentucky sweepstakes. Those who have been vaccinated can enter to win a safecation in the Commonwealth. Giveaways include golf at a state park and overnight stays at a lodge, cabin, or campsite. Entries are open for the sweepstakes. The state's final drawing for the shot at $1 million is also happening in 2 weeks. U.S. health regulators have authorized an extra dose of the Pfizer or Moderna COVID-19 vaccines in people with weakened immune systems to better protect them from the virus.
The announcement Thursday by the FDA applies to millions of Americans who take immune-suppressing medicines because of organ transplants, cancer, or other disorders. The decision does not apply to otherwise healthy individuals. Health authorities are closely monitoring if and when the general population will need a booster shot, but say for now, the vaccines continue to be highly effective in most healthy people. Happening today, Lexington residents can share their input on how the city should spend $120 million in federal money.
The city is receiving that money through the American Rescue Plan Act. Today's meeting is the second of 4 and will take place via Zoom at 11:30 this morning. Residents can also submit ideas in an online survey until August 27th. Mayor Linda Gordon says she hopes to have a decision on how that money will be spent by this fall.
6:40 now. Still to come, how some seniors stole the show last night at the Lexington Opera House with some pretty amazing talent acts.
And as we continue back to school coverage, how some parents chose to make their seniors feel special. That's ahead in our Morning Brew.
Plus, temperatures hanging out in the mid-80s this afternoon. We're going to be looking at a high near 90, probably around 89 degrees with showers and thunderstorms on the way.
And now here's our first look at what's coming up today on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, a stunning reversal in Britney Spears' conservatorship case. A court filing from his attorney saying Mr. Spears intends to work with the court and his daughter's new attorney to prepare for an orderly transition to a new conservator. Britney finally getting what she's begged the court for after telling a judge she'd been traumatized and demoralized by the conservatorship and wants to sue her father for abuse. Matthew Rosengart, Spears' new lawyer, will work with Jamie Spears to solidify his replacement. Rosengart telling ABC News, it is vindication for Britney.
The conservatorship has got to go.
So do all of these developments mean the Free Britney movement finally succeeded? Coming up at 7 a.m., legal analyst Dan Abrams weighs in live. With your GMA First Look, I'm Kaylee Hartung, ABC News, Los Angeles.
For people living with HIV, keep being you and ask your doctor about Biktarvy. Biktarvy is a complete one-pill, once-a-day treatment used for HIV in certain adults. It's not a cure, but with one small pill, Biktarvy fights HIV to help you get to and stay undetectable. That's when the amount of virus is so low, it cannot be measured by a lab test. Research shows people who take HIV treatment every day and get to and stay undetectable can no longer transmit HIV through sex.
Serious side effects can occur, including kidney problems and kidney failure. Rare, life-threatening side effects include a buildup of lactic acid and liver problems. Do not take Biktarvy if you take dofetilide or rifampin. Tell your doctor about all the medicines and supplements you take if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, or if you have kidney or liver problems, including hepatitis. If you have hepatitis B, do not stop taking Biktarvy without talking to your doctor. Common side effects were diarrhea, nausea, and headache.
If you're living with HIV, keep loving who you are and ask your doctor if Biktarvy is right for you.
I'm Cody Adams. Join ABC 36 and the Kentucky Beef Council as we celebrate hardworking beef farmers all across the Bluegrass. Go to WTVQ.com to nominate your choice for the Beef Starts Here Farmer of the Month. So the beef literally starts right here.
Watch me. Watch my first step turn to leaps and bounds. Watch me play carefree while the world goes round. Listen to me join in with every girl and boy. Screams of happiness, limitless joy. Watch me run through the grass and sand. They said I would, now I can. Watch me. Shriners Hospitals for Children. The most amazing care anywhere.
Cariana Flooring had everything I needed.
So easy to work with. And those installers, they were like flooring ninjas.
Oh, this? It's a Paradise Oak. Thanks for asking. I picked it out myself.
And customer service, on point.
I can totally see why you like it down here. I love this floor.
From inspiration to installation in as little as one day, love your floors again, only at Cariana Flooring.
I'm Mandy Williamson, host of Mom to Mom. As a mom, we want to manage the chaos and still find time for ourselves. But momming is hard, so each week I'm going to share some great tips with you to make it easier.
Brought to you by Hits 106.3.
Now, with so much on the line, more Americans are turning to David Muir and ABC's World News Tonight than any other program across all of television.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Here's the tea time forecast for the Cherry Blossom Golf Club. There's going to be some times again today where you can get out there and enjoy a little bit of that golfing weather before some storms hit. We're going to time it out for you in just a little bit, but earlier rather than later would be a good idea for today. You might want to get out, well, mostly before the temperatures start to really turn up, but secondly, just because we do have some showers and some thunderstorms on the way later on. All right, let's take a look at the almanac. Sunrise time, it's starting to get brighter out already, but official sunrise time, 6:52 a.m. It's getting closer and closer. Pretty soon, we're going to have sunrises after 7 a.m. It's not going to be fun to have a whole morning show without any sunshine in it. 87 degrees would be the normal high temperature. We're going to be a little bit above that in the upper 80s. So you can tell it's already brighter outside on the Hickson Funson camera, but official sunrise time again for another 5 minutes from now. And we should see that sun fully rise. 74 degrees right now. The dew point's at 70. That number is going to continue to go up, the dew point temperature and the air temperature over the next couple of hours. And that's going to make those upper 80s, near 90-degree temperatures feel, once again, much, much warmer. Yesterday, of course, we're coming off a super hot day with heat index values back into the triple digits. Today, it looks like our heat index is going to be in the mid-90s, some in the upper 90s today. So it's a little bit better than yesterday, but still pretty hot out there, still pretty uncomfortable. Satellite and radar is showing us dry right now. We do have a few clouds coming in, and we're going to be starting off with a little bit of moisture here. We'll have some early sunshine. That'll help get some storms rolling in the afternoon time. So mid-70s as you head out right now. Nearly the same places are dew point temperatures. A lot of upper 60s, though, this morning, so that's a little bit of relief. Places like Somerset, Richmond, Danville. I mean, it's kind of sad when 68, 69-degree dew point temperatures are somewhat of a relief, but it's where we are. All right, looking ahead to Friday this afternoon at 2:45, we got a line of thunderstorms moving in. Again, the reason why we are under severe risk today, we've got an unstable atmosphere, a lot of heating is going to take place, showers and storms. Some of those storms could produce winds of 60 miles an hour or larger hail. So that's what we're looking at for today. Saturday, we have more scattered showers rolling through, but there'll be a lot of dry moments on Saturday as well. Overall, it's just a rainy 7-day forecast. There is going to be moments, though, we'll have some relief and some dry breaks, especially this weekend. So temperatures cooling back off into the low 80s starting Saturday.
Those summer storms. All right, thank you, Alyssa, for that. Let's take you outside for your Renfro's collision traffic report now. Look at Tate's Creek and Alumni Drive for you this morning. Yeah, you know the spot. Lots of traffic usually in this area. No doubt it's already picking up as folks get out the door heading to work or maybe dropping those kiddos off. 6:47. We'll be right back.
When it comes to internet and TV, Spectrum has the competition beat.
Really? Can you keep up with all this?
Yes. With faster download speeds and better performance, Spectrum is the #1 choice for gamers. Switch now with the fastest internet starting speeds for the price. 200 megabits. Plus, save with a free internet modem. AT&T charges up to $120 a year for that. Get Spectrum Internet for $44.99 a month. Call 833-673-4499.
Okay, but what about TV?
It's not easy to find something that works for everyone.
Spectrum TV with the free Spectrum TV app lets you watch live sports, local news, and more on your TV and on your devices. So you have more ways to watch, not more ways to pay. Get Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-673-4499.
Too bad I'm in a contract.
Stuck in a contract? Spectrum will buy it out up to $500.
Seriously?
And you won't have to sign a new one. Don't wait. Switch today.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yes!
Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each. Call 833-673-4499.
What will you experience at the Kentucky Horse Park?
Watch live shows and see unique breeds.
Meet racing champions and derby winners.
Explore equine history. Hop on board.
And get in the saddle. The gates are open and the horses are waiting. Plan your visit at kyhorsepark.com.
It's normal to be concerned or anxious about the world we live in. COVID-19 is changing our day-to-day life at every level. At Family Wealth Group, we believe in having a plan. We believe in staying true to our plan, its objectives and goals, and most importantly, not to panic. Family Wealth Group is still available in person, on the phone, or digitally to answer any questions you may have regarding your financial planning.
It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep.
Family Feud, weekdays on ABC 36. You're watching Good Morning Kentucky with Erica Bivens, Cody Adams, and Alyssa Andrews. Morning Brew on Good Morning Kentucky is brought to you by Big B Coffee in Georgetown.
The little jingle we all needed. Yes. All right, 6:50. Thursday, a group of seniors from Morning Point of Lexington put on quite the show.
It was the Retirement and Assisted Living Facility's second annual Seniors Got Talent show. It took place at the Lexington Opera House and came with some prize money.
Ooh. First place and the $250 cash prize went to Richard Ryan with his rendition of Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Aww.
Second place went to Robert Molinax, who played the Native American flute, and John Charaski took third place with a ukulele performance.
That's pretty impressive.
Very cool.
Yeah. All proceeds, too, benefit the Morning Point Foundation and their mission of providing caregiver support programs, sponsoring educational awareness events, and also funding clinical scholarships to advance the care of seniors. How about that?
Yeah, very, very cool. Well, since it's back to school week for many students across Central Kentucky, we wanted to show you a tradition at Lexington Christian Academy where parents of seniors decorate their cars on the first day of school.
So cute.
Yes.
Oh, yes. One of our own actually had her daughter's car decorated at the station here.
Very cute.
Well, you can see they used car paint and balloons, and others wrote encouraging messages for the class of 2022.
How inspirational, though, too. If you're like a senior and you get up, you're probably just looking for that car to see what mom and dad
Also
did.
kind of embarrassing.
No, it's not. It is so cute.
Morning Brew on Good Morning Kentucky is brought to you by Big B Coffee in Georgetown.
All right, so Cody's still embarrassed over there. It's time for the Kentucky Lottery Scratch-Off forecast. Temperature is upper 80s for today, but we are dropping things a little cooler as we head to the weekend.
Has your loved one been abused in a nursing home? Bed sores, broken bones, dehydration, and malnutrition are all signs of abuse. Call Hughes & Coleman, 800-800-4600.
Jump into huge savings at Kentucky Flooring Warehouse. We have the largest selection of waterproof luxury vinyl planks and laminate with over 100 colors in stock. Don't pay retail. Come see for yourself why people are traveling across the state for our quality flooring at wholesale prices. Financing and installation available. Follow us on Facebook for the newest deals. Stop by Kentucky Flooring Warehouse in Mount Sterling. Drive a little, save a lot.
Solutions is your technology partner. To experience this showroom for yourself and all this amazing technology, visit 46solutions.com.
Smoky Mountain Truck Outfitters has everything you need for your car, truck, SUV, and Jeep. Upgrade your ride today with lifted tires or custom wheels from brands like XD, Fuel, Mickey Thompson, Goodrich, and more. We're also your one-stop shop for thousands of accessories like Jeep tops, lift kits, truck bed covers, ladder racks, and toolboxes. Smoky Mountain will beat all local prices and most internet pricing and can install everything. Smoky Mountain Truck Outfitters, 1516 Colesbury Circle in Lexington off New Circle Road.
How big is your heart? Do you enjoy caring for others? Family Choice Home Care is now hiring compassionate caregivers for full and part-time employment. Family Choice Home Care provides in-home care to people who need help with daily activities like getting dressed, brushing teeth and hair, showering, cooking, and light housekeeping. Call us today or apply online at FamilyChoiceCare.com. Family Choice Home Care. You've got us. We're family.
GMA this morning. It's time to set your summer weekend on fire with Sheryl Crow performing for you. Sheryl Crow this morning on Good Morning America's Summer Concert Series, sponsored by Caesars Rewards.
This portion of ABC 36 News is brought to you in part by West Shore Home. For more info on West Shore Home, visit westshorehome.com. You're watching Good Morning Kentucky on ABC 36.
Thanks for staying with us. Time now is 6:54.
I was like,
yeah, whoa, we're almost done. A woman from Lexington is the winner of the new St. Jude Dream Home. Michonne Graxton's name was drawn live on ABC 36 during the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway.
The new Dream Home, being built by DB Homes, is still under construction in the Home Place subdivision on Angus Trail in Lexington. Now, Abby Dieter from St. Jude Children's Research Hospital called Graxton to give her the exciting news about her win. Turns out, it was actually her first year buying a ticket.
Just seen it every year on the news and thought, well, I'll just try.
Wow, all it takes is once. Now, the drawing this year raised $559,000.
This is the 7th year of the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway in Lexington, and in that time, more than $4 million has been raised for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, where families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food.
Certainly a big thank you to everyone who purchased a ticket, because really, you're all winners in this, right? 6:55, we'll be right back.
Need a little incentive to get up? Try a savory sausage biscuit with hash browns for just $2. Only at Mickey D's. Breakfast, it's on.
When choosing a law firm, you have so much at stake. Your future, your family. Don't rely on luck and hope. Hope is not a plan. At forthepeople.com, you can see our real results. Rely on reputation and over 30 years of fighting for you. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Don't miss Sleep Outfitters 6-Day Save-A-Thon. Save up to 30% on our exclusive Outfitters collections by Sealy. Or get up to $300 in free gifts with select mattresses. Plus pay 0 interest for up to 6 years and get free Premier delivery. Only at Sleep Outfitters.
At Safe Auto, we know objects in the mirror can be closer than they appear. Much closer. Hey, stuff happens. That's why we're here 24/7. With state minimum coverage that could save you up to 25%, with flexible payment options that put you at the wheel. Just call us at 1-800-SAFE-AUTO or visit 1-800-SAFEAUTO.com. 3 minutes or less get you a quote for coverage. Safe Auto. We get it. Stuff happens. Play it safe.
Babe, there's a wet spot in the hallway. And now the roof is leaking. You said you fixed it.
I did say I fixed it. Honey, it's fine. See? Son of a...
Big Blue Roofing. Go with the only roofing company that I trust. Big Blue Roofing. No payments, 0% financing for up to 12 months. Repair that leaky roof now so your wifey doesn't go all ballistic on you. Visit bigblueroofing.com.
Go Cats and go Big Blue Roofing.
Need a little incentive to get up? Try a savory sausage biscuit with hash browns for just $2. Only at Mickey D's. Breakfast, it's on.
This portion of ABC 36 News is brought to you by Pool Insurance Group.
Welcome back. Before you head out the door, we want to give you a quick check on weather and traffic.
But first, we start with our news in a minute. Lexington police continue to investigate an overnight shooting that sent a man to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Police say they were called out to the 500 block of Ohio Street just after midnight for a report of a shooting victim in the middle of the road. Once on scene, police say they found a man suffering from a gunshot wound to the abdomen. Police say several vehicles parked on that Ohio Street were also damaged by gunfire. Police have not released any suspect information and no word if this is related to another shooting yesterday on the same street.
The coronavirus positivity rate in the state continues to increase, now at 11.57%. Governor Beshear also reporting more than 2,700 new cases of the virus Thursday, which includes 600 children 18 and younger. According to the governor, hospitals are filling up, and health officials say if capacity continues to shrink, field hospitals may need to be set up again. The state reporting close to 1,400 people in the hospital, 357 of them in the ICU, 169 on a ventilator. According to the state, 6 more people have now died from the virus.
Following Governor Beshear's 30-day mask mandate for schools and child care centers, the State Board of Education also approving a 270-day emergency regulation mask mandate. It includes a number of exemptions and is separate from Governor Beshear's executive order. State Education Commissioner Jason Glass says he'll work with health officials to develop local control standards. According to Glass, superintendents who refuse to follow the orders risk losing their license and state funding for their districts.
Let's take you outside for a final check of your Renpros collision traffic report now. Looking out in Lexington, not a whole lot to tell you about, which is good news. No slowdowns going on and no accidents.
And we have temperatures heading to near 90 this afternoon. We've got showers and some thunderstorms on the way for us later today. Some of those strong, possibly even severe, so be checking back in with us as we go on throughout the morning. We'll be updating you on the timing of those showers over the next couple of hours.
It's Friday the 13th, y'all.
And happy birthday to my beautiful wife, Nicole.
Happy birthday, Nicole. Ooh, what a birthday.
Yeah, right?
Good morning, America.